We got baseball now. Here's one. I don't know if you had sent me this or you sent me. It's a Miller Lite commercial with Bob Uecker. I don't know if this is the one you sent me or just another one because he did.
Miller Lite did a lot of commercials with a lot of baseball athletes. So let's go. Let's do it.
This is the late great Bob Uecker.
You know, one of the best things about being an ex-big leaguer is getting freebies to the game. Call the front office, bingo. And once these fans recognize me, I probably won't even have to pay for my light beer from Miller. Down in front! I love them. These fans know I drink light because it's less filling and it tastes great. Good seats, huh?
You're in the wrong seat, buddy. Come on.
Oh, I must be in the front row.
Come on.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer and less.
Good seats, hey, buddy. He missed the tag. He missed the tag.
I like how the usher upstaged his line and talked over him. In the front row, move it, buddy. You know, classic.
Good. No, it's good. I like it, and I also like the. Can we talk about the size of this beer for just a second?
It's weird. I was just gonna say that cup is weird.
No, it's wide.
It's wide.
That has got to be at least a 16 ounce. That's not a 12 ounce little skinny can.
Yeah,
that's a big old beer right there.
I mean, this might be a widened version of the commercial, but even with that, no, I think it's the cup itself is just the proportions are wrong.
It almost looks like it's square shaped, like he's holding a popcorn box. Like it's a very odd. Yeah,
this is very weird. I don't know.
Yeah, that was, and this must have been right around the time they changed over to where you weren't allowed to have glass bottles in stadiums anymore. Because I know that you used to have the glass bottle and people throw them around the field and shit. So this is probably right around when they changed over to plastic cups in the stadiums for the Miller Lite.
This guy in the front row right here, he looks like Joe Franklin. You know Joe Franklin?
No.
He's now passed, but he was he hosted this talk show in New York City years and years and years. And he's like legendary. Like he dates back to like maybe before Carson, Joe Franklin. He was like a New York institution.
Okay.
And I got to meet him once briefly, which was cool. So yeah, if you know your talk show comedy history,
if you know 40 years back of local talk shows.
Local talk shows. I mean, I think he's known, but he was from New York. Yeah.
Tune in next week when Mike makes references to public access television.
Okay. That's kind of what he was. Interviewed the Ramones. He's pretty famous. So, yeah.
This is great.
Yeah,
I like this.
More of these.
And I also got to say that I like, because for those of you and I have been to a bunch, in your lifetime, Mike, you've been to 50 or 70 ball games, and so have I. We've all been to a lot of games. I got to say, on like a nice summer day, those seats that are way up in the nosebleeds there, those are not bad seats.
Yep.
We are the nosebleeders for a reason. I'll be honest with you, man. One of my dreams, and I don't think you could ever pull this off at Yankee Stadium because they're too popular, but probably like I want to go to one of those games in the summer in the middle of the daytime and sit all the way at the top by myself and just burn one. Just light one up. Just light one up. Light a Fat J up at the top of the stadium and just sit there and just take in the moment. Now you can't do that. I mean, you maybe could at Yankee Stadium for like a midweek day game on like the very outfield wings, maybe. But
I don't think they check that anymore. It's illegal, so they might not check that anymore.
The problem wouldn't be getting it in because you could get a J in pretty easily. The problem would be getting some way to light it in. You'd have to bring like an old school book of matches or something. You know what I mean? Hope it gets through the security. That's the only way to do it. That'd be amazing because they do confiscate lighters. But could you just imagine just with this little
you rub two bats together.
Like it's still 1910, just trying to light one up there.
Well, back in the old like Babe Ruth days and stuff, they used to do the prank. They would give each other hot foots. They would take matches and stick them in the cleat, and they would light it. And it would burn their foot. So maybe there's some maybe Jim Leland hangs around and he's still got matches.
Maybe if I bring a magnifying glass, I can. Hot enough day.
Yeah,
but that is my dream, Mike. I've always wanted to sit there and in just a quiet, very top of the stadium and just get
burn one up. There you go.